So after this video, you're going to make the craziest beats for Nardo Wick from scratch. And make sure to stick to the end, because I'm going to show you how to make your drum hit really hard. So now let's get into it. So first of all, I want to set the BPM to 170. It's pretty fast, but if we want, we can change it later. And if you want to make crazy beats, the easiest way to start is by using a unique and different sound. Lately I'm using a lot of this SQ80 from Arturia, and it's perfect to find those sounds. Ooh, this one is crazy. And if you don't have this plugin, you can find something interesting in Poison that is a stock plugin. So now we can set the scale to F sharp. And the trick to find a melody here is to use the semitones, that are basically two notes that are close together in the scale, and they are going to create that dark vibe. That's crazy. Let's try to copy this part one octave up. Okay, let's see how it sounds. That's crazy, man. Let's lower a bit the BPM, 165 can work. So now we need to add some effects on this. The first thing that I want to add is an EQ. And that's kinda dry, so I want to add some reverb. We can add also a chorus on this. Yeah, that's crazy. Now what I like to do is just to render this clicking Ctrl+C, so we can tweak it a little bit. You know, that's fire. Let's just keep it like this. Of course, now we can add the classic piano bass notes to give more character to this sample. So as always, let's use the piano 10 from the Cryptic Analog Lab Bank. And of course, we need to use the root note. Okay, as always, we can copy this over. Maybe one more time. Yeah, that's fire. The main sample is clicking a little bit, so I'm just going to create a fade-in effect. Yeah, that's better. But maybe these bass notes will become repetitive later, so I'm just going to copy them over, and I want to create some variation at the end. Something like this can work. I don't really have any effects on this piano, but it's linked to a melody bus where I have an EQ to cut the low end because we don't need them. So now we need something that will fill this melody, and the texture will sound crazy on this. To create that, we could use a bell or a pad, but for this time, I think I want to go for a bell. Maybe this one can work. And here, if we want to create a texture, we need to find something really repetitive. And here at the end we can create some variation. So right now I'm just going to cut this melody, and then I will paste it in a new pattern, because I want it to last only 9 bars. So of course we need to add some effects on this bell. We could start with an EQ. This rhythm kinda reminds me reggaeton, I don't know why, but... Yeah, but we'll make it work. The next thing that we can add is some delay. Yeah man, it's sounding like reggaeton. Let's add a chorus. And then of course we can add Portal, because that's my favorite plugin to find something unique. This one is crazy, man. So let's just render this. We need to put this on time. And I want to pitch this down 1 octave. This is something too invasive. I don't want it to be the main instrument of this melody, so I'm just going to add some effects again on this. I'm going to remove some high end, in this way it's going to be less present, and I want to add half time on this. Okay, this is fire. And I want to add another instrument that I will use only in the intro, that will create even a darker vibe. So I want to use something like a violin. I always like to use this one, man. And here you don't need to go crazy. You just need to add some notes here and there. You see, that's fire for an intro. You can pen this on the right, so it will have its own space. And I don't really need to add any effects on this. We can just have an EQ. Yeah, that's it. Okay, I really love this sample, but I feel like it's missing some craziness right now. And I want to find another strange sound. So as I said at the start, we can use Poison to find something unique. So let's try to find an harp. Ooh, this one is interesting, man. So let's find a melody with this. But before, I wanted to tell you that the sounds that I use in this video are from the Cryptic Multi Kit, you already know. And if you want to check it out, the link is in the description. Inside of it, you will find also the Enigma Multi Kit, that is a huge bundle too, so don't miss out. But now, let's get back into it. So when you're using an harp, it's important to understand how it's working. So let's just play two notes like this. So it's like going up. So now let's try to find a melody. Yeah, that's interesting, and we can use this as a starting point. So let's add some effects on this. Let's add some reverb. A chorus. And for these melodies, I like to add effect tricks. So yeah, we can try to pitch this up. Let's add half time on this. Yeah, I think now it's crazy. Okay, I like that. So now we just need to add a bass for the intro. So I will go in my Enigma Multi Kit. Let's use the wow. But I want to try to change the key of the whole sample. Yo, that's crazy. And here at the end we can add the slide. And the drop is going to be crazy. So now we can arrange a bit the sample. We can have a longer intro. Then in the verse we can take out the texture. Okay, I like that. Now we need to add some crazy drums. So the drums that are already loaded here are from the Enigma Multi Kit. And let's use this clap. Now we can add the hi-hats. And for this time I want to use a MIDI because I'm kinda lazy. Yeah, this one is crazy. Let's click Alt R to randomize the pen. Now we can add the hat. Yeah, that's fire. Okay, now we can add a snare. And we can do a small roll here. And of course we can move the pen a little bit. And now it's time for the 808. But I will need to create a new pattern because the bass notes are 18 bars, so I need an 18 bar 808. Yeah, the spins is always the king. Oh yeah, but before I need to show you how to make your drums hit harder. So the trick here is to have a drum bus where you link all your drums. To do that, you just need to select, for example, the clap and left click on this arrow. So here you can add some effects, and I always have some distortion on them, so they're going to blend better together and they're going to sound harder. This is without it. This is with it. You see? And I have an EQ on the master where I boost a little bit the high end and the low end, but the high end is what is going to affect the drums. And of course I have also a soft clipper to clip the 808 and make it sound more distorted. And I want to create a simple pattern here. We can just copy this over. Here maybe we can go up and go a little bit crazier. That's crazy. And here we need to go up. Let's make a faster roll here to create some variation. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. This hit is crazy. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, remember to drop a sub, like and comment, and check out this video on how to make beats for Quavo.